All right, and we are live. Good evening, everyone. Today is Tuesday, June 18th, 2013. My name is Rex Harris, and it is our distinct pleasure to spend some time with you this evening and share with you some tips and strategies in the world of internet marketing and mindset. But before we do that, I'm going to introduce the ladies that are here with us this evening, starting on the exact opposite end is Carla Harris. Carla, how are you tonight?
I'm doing good today, Rex. How about yourself?
Fantastic, thank you.
Yeah, I've
And
missed the, sorry.
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying I haven't been on the last couple of Hangouts, so it's really good to be here. Yeah, I've had some other stuff going on, but that's how life goes. But it's good to be back.
Well, it's great to have you with us. And then, drum roll, please. Let me see if I can find to see if we can get that to work. Before we do, let's make it official. I want to get a real drum roll here. Did it work? I didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it.
I don't
No.
think it
Neither did
worked.
I.
Oh, don't you just love it when the toys work? Anyway, drum roll for our soon to be on stage in Denver, Colorado, Ms. Calais Beeman.
Woo!
There it goes.
There
Better late than never. There we go. So share with us, Calais, how did that all come about? What happened?
It was the funniest thing. I had entered the Empower Network video competition. There's three of them, and I entered the first one, and then I entered the second one, which is the product video competition. And this morning I was on Facebook, and to go on Facebook, and I see a post from Eric Green, and he's like, "Congratulations to Calais Beeman, who's going to be on stage in Denver for the Power Network video contest." I'm like, what are you talking about? Because I had no idea. And I went and checked my email, and like there was no email. And I looked at spam. I'm like, I went back to the Empower Network homepage, and I went back to, I'm like, Eric, what are you talking about? He's like, check your email. And apparently I was nominated for the Empower Network video contest, but I must be the only person who never got the memo, because I'm like, all day people are like congratulating me on being nominated. There's three people that get nominated out of everybody who's submitted, and they get flown out to Denver for the event in Denver and kind of given the VIP treatment, and you get to go on stage and in Denver and all kinds of cool stuff. But I still haven't gotten the memo, which I think is hilarious. That I'm like the last person to know, like officially. But people have been like commenting on my blog and sending congratulations and what have you, and so I guess it must be true. It's really exciting.
Standing ovation!
Hi, dear.
I love it.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Very cool day.
So amazingly fired up for you. I'm just like, this is your major breakthrough point.
I'm
Like,
excited.
if that's not the pinnacle of the power of intention and speaking your reality into existence, Calais, I don't know what is. Truthfully. Because you said you were going to be on stage in Denver. Like, you'd said that many times out loud before the contest started. Right?
Yeah, I did.
You
Yeah,
did.
I did.
Hello.
There you are.
And
So exciting. So guys, oh yeah, I'm power recruiting, baby. Oh yeah. I'm tapped into the zone. This last week has just been an amazing week.
do tell, Darren.
I've just been like conversations, Facebook chat, going on Facebook chat and saying, hey, Tom, how's it going? How's it going so far? Hey, listen, what's your number? Instead of typing, why don't we just chat on the phone? And then they give me their phone number, and I'm just having a, old school connection conversation with a person. Go figure. That, I'm telling you what, if you want to make millions of dollars and you really want it bad enough, you will start to do that. And you will see your life transform. I kid you not. The moment that you break through your no fear zone and you're no longer afraid to have conversations with anyone, anyone. They may be some person that just put a like on your wall. I had a lady that you know, I've seen her name, I've seen her name for about the last 2.5, 3 weeks, and I said, hey Susan, you know, you got a couple minutes to chat? And she said, sure. And I said, well, what number are you at? Why don't we just chat on the phone instead of typing? So we ended up just getting into this amazing conversation, and turns out that when her husband died, it triggered something in her body to have this half her body go into some sort of paralysis. So we end up getting into a conversation about, you know, creating our own realities, quantum physics, you know, triggers, emotional triggers, you know, the ability for us to heal our bodies. My business partner, Rob Riker, who walked out of a wheelchair, Dr. Poulos. I mean, it was such an amazing conversation, and I feel like there was such a great exchange. Do you know what I mean? Like, the conversation wasn't about me selling her anything. It was about me just helping her to understand some concepts and ideas and how they could help her to turn her life around, you know, and heal herself. So, you know, the conversation probably went for about an hour, okay? Now, conversation, I sent her a bunch of, you know, things that I thought could benefit her. I sent her Dr. Quantum, the double slit experiment. I told her to get Ask and It Is Given. I sent her Parallel Universes. I sent her Dr. Poulos Deep Trance Identification. And here's what she says. Now get this. That's just value, value, and more value. Finished watching all the gifts you sent. Ordered an inexpensive copy of the book. I'm fascinated with the presentation you sent me. I'm going to be in on July 3rd. Happy birthday.
Aww.
All right.
Like, honestly, guys, that's this business. That's truly this business. This business is about connecting with people from your heart. Because we all want the same things as human beings. We all want to have a nice house. We all want to have a nice car. We all want nice clothes. We all want to eat good food. We all want to be healthy. We all want to have connections with our family, good relationships. We all want to give back. We all want to make a difference. We all want to leave behind a legacy. Those are all things that every single human being has in common. And once you get that, and you no longer are trying to sell anything, nothing. There's no selling here. This is relationships. And when you can connect with people genuinely from your heart and just get to know them and find out about them and start asking them some questions. You know, you get to know them a little bit and how long you live there and what do you like best about it, and you know, so what's going on in your life? You know, what do you do with your time? Or, you know, are you retired, or, you know, what do you do? Are you still working? Are you here? Are you there? You know, what are you passionate about? What are you passionate about? And once you get to, you ask certain questions and people just start to open up and open up and open up until they're just, it's heart to heart. There's just a connection that takes place. You're not, you know, Your goal isn't to do anything other than to have the connection. That's the goal. And then the next goal as a leader is to provide anything that you can to that person that's going to help transform their life. Anything that you've gone through, any book that you've read, the audio, anything that you can, suggest to them or give to them that will transform their life. Now, once that happens, and then you start getting into concepts and ideas and philosophies and what if that and what if this, and you start talking about, creating realities and dreams, and this other world starts to open up, this phenomenal possibilities, this world of possibilities. It's possibility thinking. What if? What if money wasn't an object? Would you live in the same area code or a different area code? I mean, what if? What if there's a way that you could live your passion and your dream and still have all your bills paid every month? Wouldn't that be amazing? Like, what are you passionate about? What would you do? And when you start getting into those conversations, what happens is that people start to dream again. They start to get into this other realm, this other world, this other possibility of what if? What if? What if it was like this? What if it was like that? What are the possibilities? Can you imagine? Can you imagine what it would be like just living your dream and tapping into that feeling and being in that preferred state every day when you woke up and you were just totally fired up about your life? What would it be like? And when you start having those conversations, guys, with people, it is amazing. And if your day consists of those conversations, your reality transforms. Now, as an example, like what if, let's just say that in the course of a day that I had, I don't know, I mean, today I probably had, I'm guessing, 7 of those conversations. Okay. But I recruited 3 people in total of the day. Like, I consider her when she sends me that thing, okay, I'm joining your business on July 3rd. To me, that's, I recruited somebody. She's not signed on the dotted line, but I can't see why she won't, right? Another lady who has followed me on Facebook, how do you know who to reach out to? Really simple. Go to your Facebook wall. Look at who's commenting on your posts. Who's the like button time and time again? Those are the people that you need to be working with because they're seeing value in what you have to offer as a leader. And if you're putting out content about, personal development and mindset and leadership and thought-provoking ideas and quotes and positivity and, stuff that gets people, maybe, pushes their buttons a little bit because you want to get a little chat going. If you look at your wall will tell you a lot. It will tell you a lot about your vibration. It will tell you a lot about your frequency. It will tell you a lot about who you're connecting with. It will tell you about who you need to be connecting with just from looking at your wall. And who's visiting your page the most off on the side when it shows your friends. If you keep on seeing people's pictures popping up and they're not yet in your organization, you know what I would be doing? I would be going to their Abouts page. I would be seeing if they've got a phone number. And I would say, hey, Tom, how's it going? It's Darren Little calling from Facebook. How you doing? I just wanted to reach out and say hello. How's your day going?
Very simple. It's very easy.
See, the universe said through Carla through a recording. It's very simple. It's very easy. I mean, is that amazing or what?
I hit the wrong button. I'm sorry.
That, you know what's great about that? That right there is the universe giving confirmation. Because that's a synchronicity accident of confirmation. And guys, I'm telling you that if you really want to take your businesses to a different level, here's what I will tell you. Stop selling and start connecting. Stop selling. We're not selling anything. Guess what, guys? You're the product. Calais Beeman, you're the product. Carla Harris, you're the product. Rex Harris, you're the product. We're the product, guys. The product is leadership. The product is stepping into your power. And once you step into your power, you enter into the no fear zone. Once you're in the no fear zone, amazing things start to happen, because everything you think about, you get. Everything you think about, you get. Everything you think about, you get. So you just have to start thinking about what you want. That's the gateway. By being in a feeling of gratitude, being grateful, and just knowing that it's coming. Just being grateful, just saying, yes, thank you, I'm so grateful, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, I'm so grateful. And tapping into that energy force, and whoomp, amazing things. So Rex Harris, you have been doing some really cool offline strategies. You know, maybe just share what's been going on, bro. What's been happening?
Well, I had the opportunity the other day to connect with a dance team down that was actually doing a street performance near the Statue of Liberty. I'm going to be meeting with them again this week. And what we're going to be doing is utilizing these here for distribution into the crowd when the 100, 200 people gather around them to watch. One of them happens to be a rap artist that I'm going to be working with, you know, and to me, you know, it's becoming the offline thing as a game of networking smarter, not harder. If you want to connect with a lot of people, connect with people that are connected. You know, and there was a great opportunity down there this weekend when I saw those guys. Walked right up to them while they were out getting set up. Built rapport. Had a real good connection with them right out of the gates. And then they had to move from the location they were at to another location because security was giving them some grief, I guess. But they ended up moving down toward the Staten Island ferry and got set up. So Tammy and I came back, went out, shot some video with the guys and stuff like that, talked with them, and you know, utilizing Foursquare to go out and actually find people in crowds. You can actually do a check-in on Foursquare. I did one at Staten Island ferry the other day and put it out on the video. And found 17 people there. It'll tell you who's there. It'll show you their faces. You can find them, you know, see their face and say, oh, that's that person there, and go up there. Say, hey, I see you just checked in on Foursquare. Oh, yeah, we're playing Foursquare. Hey, you know, and it's a great conversation starter, you know. And then just, depending on where the conversation goes, if there's rapport, you know, they ask you, hey, you know, what do you do? You know, what do you do? And you can show them what you do with the cards and stuff like that, what you're doing on Foursquare. They go over, they take a look at your website, they opt in. The other strategy I've been utilizing too is here in New York City, like Times Square down around the statue, Wall Street, going to Wall Street tomorrow during live trading tomorrow on the floor at the New York Stock Exchange. So I'm just tickled pink about that. That's going to be an incredible opportunity. But you've got all of these guys that sell the different tours. They sell helicopter rides and boat rides and all this stuff. So you've got a lot of people down there that are actually doing offline sales that are not super happy with their life and what it is that they're doing and are looking for something more. So I've been passing out marketing cards to those guys as well. And then, during the day when I'm hearing stuff like that, following the same strategy. 2 phone calls booked again for tomorrow, one with a top marketer from Canada. I've got another guy that just contacted me tonight. I'm meeting with him at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. They had a great appointment this afternoon from with a lady from Canada who is looking at coming on board, wants to get in on some blogging. So it's just getting away from all of this incessant need to think that you're going to automate all of this and just go out there and build some relationships with people. Whether they're well connected or whether they're not doesn't really matter, as long as you've got some people with some desire and some passion to do something remarkable with their life. There's an opportunity to connect and grow. So I've just basically been following your lead and making the phone calls, making the connections, chatting with people on Skype. I've got a great resource that I'm utilizing. I'm not sharing it with anybody right now, but I've got basically unlimited access to telephone numbers and Skype IDs in a particular network. I go in, I pull out their Skype ID, I put it in Skype, I start chatting with them right there. Pick up the phone, call them. I see new people come into the social network versus just playing the same game everybody else is. They put a phone number there, I pick up the phone, boom, welcome them in. And just start building a relationship, start talking to them, start seeing what it is that they're about, what it is that they're doing, and following the whole strategy of, connecting them with their dream. Like I said, just following your lead. So all good things, man.
Hey, cool guys. I mean, as am a multiple income streams, multiple deals, multiple opportunities. I've got, my hands in all sorts of different things. And here's what I found about recruiting is that when people see you as a gateway to something that they want, and you have something, a formula, a potion, a magic, whatever, that's going to get them to that, they join your business. It's just like they're just going to join. It doesn't matter what you're marketing. You could be marketing blog platform, you could be marketing skincare, you could be marketing weight loss, you could be marketing personal development, you could be marketing vitamins. They're not joining because of that. They're joining because of your knowledge. They're joining because you know something that's going to transform their life. And because of that, they want to join you. And when you guys get that and you realize the product is completely insignificant, it's got to work, there's got to be value, but the product is not what is the important factor here. The important factor is whether or not you're tapped into your power, whether or not you're tapped into the no fear zone, whether or not you're tapped into leadership, and whether or not you have the formula that's going to put them on the path to wealth. Whether that's a company, whether that's a product, whether that's Unleash the Alpha Within, whether it's your understanding of quantum physics, whatever that other stuff is, that's what they buy. And whatever the product is only the vehicle that's going to be paying them the money. But what they're really after is they're after that other stuff, the other formula, the other thing that is going to take them to the next level of their life. And you guys, I mean, there's been a significant shift that's happened. I mean, Calais, you're on stage in Denver. Hello. Carla, I mean, your videos are flipping amazing. You know, you're going through a metamorphosis. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, Rex, a year ago, there's no way that you would have been doing some of the stuff that you're doing. You're coming out with freaking strategies that are like, you know, they're amazing. You're thinking outside the box. I mean, it's great to see this type of stuff happening, because from that is where success comes from, right? From that is where success comes from. So anyway, so what happened for me, guys, is just doing this, you know, what I'm talking about, of just having these conversations and getting my mind off of pitching and putting it onto connecting and getting that real, you know, heart-to-heart connection. And after that, people just genuinely want to do business with you. It's a phenomenon. I can't explain it. I don't know, you know. It's like human nature. It's the human need. Once you connect, people want to figure out a way that you can continue that relationship, that you can continue to have fun working together and continue that conversation and make money at it. And the way that you can do that is if you're on the same team and they continue the process of the connection. So they join. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It truly does not matter what it is that you are marketing. They will join your business. So let's say, as an example, that, you know, you had a half an hour. I mean, obviously, you're going to have to get, you know, better over time at classifying, you know, or qualifying people as to whether or not they're worth an investment of a certain amount of time of yours. But here's what I will tell you in the event that you do this, is that you will build this amazing team that they're not going anywhere. Like, if you get really connected to people and you build your business like that and you teach them to really, you know, build a connection versus just, okay, let's pound in this paid traffic and that is not sustainable. If people don't have a connection to you as a leader, they don't have a connection, the business will crumble. It won't stay. The whole concept of, you know, not picking up the phone, not talking to people, you know what I say? Bullshit. That's what I say. You can't set a culture and a foundation that's concrete without a relationship. It doesn't flip and work. I'm sorry, it doesn't. You know, I've been in this industry for over 20 years, and I can tell you that if you want people to stay in your business and they've got no relationship with you, they're going to go find a relationship with somebody that they can have a relationship with that'll provide value. They are not going to go through the storm of what it really takes to tap into their power. Because I'm sure that you guys know. I mean, let's just be honest. I mean, Carla, be honest. Tell us about your reality now versus your reality prior to being on the path, going through Unleash the Alpha Within, going to these events, doing the personal development. What's been the shift for you?
Well, basically, my reality in the beginning when I first started this, that this was going to be a plug-and-play system. I was going to throw some money at it. All these people are going to, you know, join. I was going to sit around, work 2 hours a day, and money was just going to come flowing in. And that was, I don't know if I could say that was just my perception of what I was seeing, or it partly is it's some of what they use for marketing. On this journey, what I have learned is I cannot transmit what I do not have. And I had to develop into who I am today in order to be able to provide the value to the people that I'm building relationships now. It's much different than when I first started. My focus is not on the money as it was in the beginning. My focus today is actually on helping another individual just get to where I am. Because I do, share the gratitude every day, the inner power that I feel, as a matter of fact, I was riding in my car today and it just came to my mind. I fear nothing. That's a wonderful feeling to have. That I'm not afraid anymore to pick up the telephone, to talk to somebody on the street, to voice my opinion. So that's what my reality is today. But I know that wasn't what it was when I first started this. I was really clueless to what this was really all about.
So let me ask you a question, guys, because, when I talk about tapping into the no fear zone, when I, do these videos about, what's the worst possible thing that can happen? Oh, big deal. Oh, the person hung up. Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, really. When I put that picture of RoboCop, like, does that not really truly represent that feeling of being completely bulletproof? No fear.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Hey, Darren, I hate to interrupt you here real quick, but can I show people something on screen sharing real quick and show people how simple this is to do?
Sure.
Let me show you guys something. All right? Now, I'm going to show you guys, here's the cool thing. Okay, I was raised by a tournament bass fisherman, and I also have people that fish for a living, including charter boat captains. Okay, we don't share our fishing holes. Okay, that's just the way it goes. I mean, you get into our fishing hole, and we're going to chase you out. All right. Well, I'm going to share with you a fishing hole tonight, and I'm going to show you exactly how I use it. Okay. What you see here in the background is a resource called IBO Toolbox. IBO Toolbox is a social networking resource loaded with contact information. Here's a lady right here who just sent me an associate request in here. Her name is Kim Sutter. I have her phone number. I have her Skype ID. It's this easy to connect with people, okay? They're putting this information in here because they want to connect with people. So all I have to do is do a copy, go over to Skype. Hi, Kim. It's Rex from IBO. Send the request, okay, and wait for a reply. Sometimes I get replies, sometimes I don't. Most of the time I do. And here's a lot of what happens during that. Here's a gentleman this morning, same process. He's from the UK. This is the conversation that we had right from the time we connected. I added him over here. Great to connect. How are you today? Fantastic. Thanks for asking. How's life in the UK? Sun shining. How are the States? Great morning here in New York City. Talked a little bit about health and fitness. He's training for a 5K run. I've been out running the bridges and running the waterfront and all that stuff, and got into a little bit about what he's doing, a little bit about what I'm doing, had blogging in common and stuff like that. Turns out that he's into health and fitness, mixed martial arts, boxing, and that type of thing, and talked about a few strategies, stuff like that. We're going to hook up so I can show him some stuff about setting up his blog for the purposes of, sharing his passion for mixed martial arts, fitness, and boxing. Okay, it's that frickin' simple. That simple.
Exactly.
That simple. All you have to do is do it. And this is the thing. And this is the same thing I said on my Hangout earlier with my team. You're either going to do it or you're not. There's no in between, because here's the cool thing about what it is that we do and the way that we teach. We teach in a way that is so simple that when we're done, There are no excuses. And I think here we go. Right there. There's, check this out. Here she is right here. Just added me as a friend, added me on Skype. Hi, how are you? Cute baby. Is he yours? That's my grandson. Okay, this is how simple this was. Let me turn this back on real quick. This is exactly what Darren is talking about here. Let me get it to where we're not in infinite loop mode here. But you'll see, you know, I'm not BSing. This is the same person. And you can see right there, she's chatting back with me. Just like that. Instantly engaging in conversations with people. She's from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
Cool.
He's so cute. You know, I have maybe 8 more years for grandkids, hopefully, you know. Right on. You know. So there you go, just like that. These resources are, I mean, you know, My Networking Pro, IBO Toolbox, they're there. All you've got to do is go sign up. They're free, log in, contact information, Skype IDs, email addresses, phone numbers, and engage people in conversation. That's it.
I mean, you know, here's what I can tell you guys. I mean, like, what Rex is talking about there is just completely, totally nailing it. If you do that multiple times every single day, you're going to be a power recruiter. If you don't, and you just hide behind your computer and you don't have any conversations, you will not be a top recruiter. That's the bottom line. So just in this course of this last couple of days, just from having conversations, these aren't, you know, conversations with people that I'm like, that I've even met before, because they're just Facebook. But I can tell you that in just a few days between recruiting, my own recruiting, and pass-up recruiting, I've recruited 18 people. Now, what the heck? That won't happen if you don't have conversations. That will not happen. That won't happen. So if I look at what is that compressed period of time equate to, you know, in net worth over the course of a year, it's over $20,000. So does that make it more of the no fear zone, just to wham, boom, tap into that zone and go, okay, what's my intention? My intention is that I'm going to recruit 100 people. That's my intention. So what's my strategy? Now, if normally I was going to have 5 connections in a day, and I want to get to that 100 within, say, you know, 45 days or 60 days, I'm just going to up my daily. So if I have, instead of 5 connections, I have 12 connections or 15 connections or 20 connections, and I go like, boom, I can tell you that once you break inertia, it works the same thing in raising money on projects. Once you break inertia and you've got that forward momentum, another thing takes over. Another life takes over. And it's phenomenal. So, phenomenal. It's great to see, Rex, that you are, you know, doing that, bro, because it's all good, man.
Works. We put, I mean, just since February of this year, we've put 350 people in the weight loss opportunity that I'm in, doing this exact same thing. And I mean, my check this month went up by about 20% from last month.
Nice.
You know?
Cool. Guys, well, phenomenal. Let me just I got off another Hangout here that was more into it was a training Hangout. My mind was kind of on training, so I kind of apologize there for a little bit out of that presentation mode. Let me just pull this up so that we can in the event that anybody is tuning in for the first time. Okay. Okay, so if you're just joining us for the first time, can you guys see us on screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Darren Little, and we are the MLM Superheroes, and we are tapped into unstoppable vision. We show people how to tap into their own realities and create whatever it is that they want. We're a team of like-minded entrepreneurs. Our mission is truly to empower people to tap into their personal power and step into their inner superhero. We teach people how to enter into what's called the no-fear zone, where miracles happen and people create whatever reality that they want. Plus, it's really cool. We're creating an amazing community of like-minded entrepreneurs, and we're having a ton of fun in the process. Now, the mission truly behind this, this company, what we do as a team, is to bring families closer together. And this is Eric Green. He's known online as the Digital Gangster. He's with his daughter there, Chase. And you can see they're both wearing some of the MLM superhero gear. We've got some really cool items, bags, shirts, you know, all sorts of stuff. Though these things right here are the BS deflectors, and this is a great anchor for somebody as an entrepreneur, because somebody's basic story can become your belief system. So their BS can become your BS. So a lot of times people say, oh, come on, Darren, you could never do that. You could never launch a business like that. You could never become a millionaire. Come on, be realistic. That's not going to happen. Once you put on one of these BS deflectors, it creates a great anchor for you. And when you come up across that stuff, you just kind of, you know, lift your finger up and rub your ear a little bit, and it will make you start to laugh because of going through this little exercise and putting this on your ear. And it's almost like a protection mechanism that you can anchor through neuroassociative conditioning over time, and it's a great way to protect yourself from what's called the negabots. Now, this is an idea that was cultivated over 20 years ago with a goal to bridge the largest demographic and empower people from the ages of 5 to 85. The storyline itself is based upon a comic book and a cartoon series with a message for people of all ages. This particular logo is a Black Panther. It represents a cat, an acronym for consistent action taking. Now, in the comic book, the droid monsters called the Negabots are trying to link up around satellite broadcast stations so they can broadcast negativity to the world. And the superheroes need to get to use their positive mind power to transform the Negabots into fun-loving, organic Posibots. Now, this is really all about tapping into your inner superhero, your inner power, unleashing the alpha within. And once you go through this process, I can tell you this, guys, something magical happens. When you get into the superhero gear, there's a transformation that takes place. There's a shift in energy, and you truly feel unstoppable. Now, this is Rex Harris. The mission continues. In order to master your reality, you must first master your mind and your emotions. This is a foundation for stepping into your power, becoming a leader, becoming a top marketer, and creating a fortune online. Now, this is a personal development training program that we have throughout our team, and quite honestly, this is where miracles start happening in your life. When you truly step into your inner power and break through all of your fears. So this is a 4-stage process that we take all of our leaders through. You learn how to create your vision and then activate the vision, open up the vortex, go through the awakening, and access what's called subconscious time travel, where you can speed up the rate at which your goals start to happen at lightning speed. Now here's Eric Green. He struggled for 10 years. He couldn't get any traction. After 18 months of working with the MLM Superheroes, he's been able to generate multiple streams of income. This year he will earn in excess of 200K. Calais Beeman, I might add, now on stage in Denver. I've never made any money online before I started working with the MLM Superheroes. The mindset training and Unleash the Alpha Within has completely changed my life forever. I'm finally stepping into my power as a leader, and I'm more excited about life than I've ever been before. Back to Rex Harris. The biggest impact this training has had on me is in realizing the power of the team. Together, everyone accomplishes more. This is a philosophy that this team lives by, and by working collectively, we become much stronger as a group. Now, what exactly do you need in order to make money online? You need a hub, a blog, a central place where it's going to interact with the internet. People have a reason to come back to visit you. You can have multiple things that you talk about, multiple passions, multiple affiliate programs to create multiple streams of income, and that's the power of this. You're going to need the ability to process credit cards so that you can sell products. You're going to need a list of targeted prospects. That's what we teach you how to do in our training, and you need something of value to be able to market. Now, what do you need in order to make a lot of money online? This is where the personal development comes in. This is where you need the right mindset, you need personal development training, you need the right leadership, training and coaching, and you need to become a professional marketer. Now, when you increase your skills, you increase your bank account. And this is an earn while you learn type of format. Anybody can do this. Now, our secret formula is called the 10-10 formula. This is something that we give it as a bonus for anybody that comes into our inner circle. This is a $3,000 training program, guys. This is the same formula that I've personally used to earn almost $4 million in a single year. So I can tell you from my personal experience, these strategies work. Unleash the alpha within, tapping into your personal power, creating that vision. And this is part of the 10-10 formula. Now, our goal is to teach you how to generate between a $2,000 and $3,000 monthly residual income in 60 to 90 days. Now, of course, individual results may vary, but it depends really on how committed you are and what you really want to do with your spare time. People say, Darren, what's possible? We've had one individual in the company in his first month, he made over $750,000 in his first 30 days. So $2,000 to $3,000 is very achievable in the 60 to 90 day period. Now, the company that we represent, that the platform is based upon, is called Empower Network. Now, Empower Network is powerful. It ranks at 430 right now on Alexa. That means that there's only 429 websites worldwide that get more traffic than the Empower Network. But what is it? It's personal development mindset training. It taps you in to the millionaires. What does a millionaire think? How do they think? How do they work? How does all of this stuff, what separates them? What makes them different? Imagine tapping into the exact formula, the exact blueprint that they use. That's what we do. We train you on how to make money online. Guys, this is the ticket. This is the gateway. When you learn how to make money online, you can work from anywhere with a laptop computer and an internet connection. Now, what you get with the Empower Network is the power of an authority site for ranking on Google. So when you've got content about your weight loss company or your skincare or your chiropractic clinic or your law office or your dog walking agency, whatever it is, guys, this is powerful because Google looks at it and goes, holy cow, this must really be important. And you start to see yourself rising up in rank on Google, and more ranking on Google means more traffic, more eyeballs, and more sales. So, plus what's great about the Empower Network is it's a real fun community. They embrace freedom of expression. You can just totally be yourself and fit in. So it doesn't matter where you come from, what your nationality is, what your religion is. It's just an amazing group of like-minded people that are on the path of success. They're on the path of personal development. They all have amazing goals and dreams, and they're all tapping into that on a daily basis. Now, here's the power behind this system. You know, a lot of programs might pay 5% or 10% or maybe even 30% commissions. But the power of these products is once you buy them, you also have the resale rights to earn 100% commissions. Now, the baseline, the monthly residual that we have, is our $25 blog platform that everybody needs. That gives you the authority site. That is a $1,500 value, but we market it for $25. So anybody can start this business. Now, if you're on the path where you truly want to tap in to becoming a millionaire, you want that training, you want that coaching, that's where you get the $3,000 Inner Circle mindset training at the $100 Inner Circle level. But look what it pays. It pays a $100 commission. Those are monthly residual incomes, guys. And that's the foundation that will create your business. So with only 20 or 30 people, you can make $2 or $3 grand a month in this program. Now, there's 3 products. There's the $500 Costa Rica Intensive. It pays a $500 commission. The $1,000 15K formula pays a $1,000 commission. That's all of the inside secrets of people that are earning more than $15,000 per month. Imagine getting all those secrets given to you so that you've got the exact blueprint of exactly what to do. That's a $1,000 product, but look, it pays a $1,000 commission. Then you've got the $3,500 master's course. This is for people that want to make the big money in this program. This is about 41 different videos, training modules on how to become a top online marketer. That really is the biggest program. It's the most amount of value, and it's a $3,000 commission. So here is the earning potential. You can earn $4,625 per person, plus $125 per month in residual income. So compared to conventional MLM that takes about 80,000 people to become a millionaire, you only need 217 people that are on the path of success, that really truly understand the power of training, of mentoring, of coaching, in working with a team of millionaires. So what would you rather do? 217 or 80,000? Think about it. 217 people is very, very achievable. We have people already doing that in our first 18 months in business. And literally, guys, we're just getting started. When you've got people in 18 months that are already earning $300,000 to $500,000 a month, but keep in mind, this varies. We also have people that earn $500 or $600 a month. They work it very casually part-time. But did you know that $500 a month will save 50% of the divorces? 50% of the people would maintain their marriage with $500 a month. Do you realize that half of the bankruptcies worldwide would be stopped with an extra $500 a month? That's the power. So we have a product that is highly valuable. It's highly in demand. Every company, every entrepreneur, every person that wants to make money needs these products, guys. So it's got mass market and mass appeal. Those are a few things that I look for anytime I'm getting involved with the program. Now, this is us at one of our recent conventions. I can tell you that it's very, very powerful when you're with a group of people and you're really tapped into the no fear zone. You're tapped into your power. Let's hear what a few of the people have to say that have gone through that. So how about Carla Harris?
Very exciting. You know, when I first went to the event, and when we went to the event in Chicago, I was definitely different when I left there. stepping out of my comfort zone and doing something different because I wanted something different. Just made it possible for me to actually see what is really instilled within me, what I can actually do. And I remember when we were sitting in that hotel room and we were getting the paint on our face as I was watching other people, because in the beginning it was not something that I was really open to, but I thought, okay, I'm going to go along with the group. But by the time I had it on and all the energy that was going on and we stepped out and we walked down that corridor, something happened. Something just changed, It was, I owned the world at that time. It just really made a difference. And it wasn't just the painting that did it. It was all the things that led up to it. Going through the Unleash the Alpha Within. Listening to the inner circle audios, doing the proclamations, getting in front of my vision board every morning. Talking about how grateful I am. All of it led up to that defining moment. And really, when I came back, it was on. And I would suggest anybody to be open to it because it is definitely life-changing.
I mean, what's really amazing, Carla, is that this like shift has been so empowering to watch this happen. Like, quite honestly, you're not even the same person anymore. Like you don't even look the same on video or in photos anymore. It's like you're going through metamorphosis. It's phenomenal to watch.
Thank
Kalei,
you.
what about yourself? You just won this, amazing situation for yourself. The gateway's now opening to the next level of your leadership and the next level of your life. You've tapped into your power. You're the Google blogging queen. You got your cat chat going. What happened coming out of Chicago?
Everything. I mean, there was just a huge energy shift, and it's funny because the announcement on this contest happened exactly 1 year from the day that I first posted my first blog post. I joined Empower Network on the 17th of June in 2012. I put my first blog post on the 18th, and exactly a year later, this whole opportunity kind of manifested, with blogging and working with Empower. A coincidence? Probably not. I just was looking at the dates when I was looking at the video. I'm like, oh my God. It's like exactly 1 year to the day that this announcement came out. And I'm like, this is kind of crazy. But, everything just really shifted coming out of Chicago. Carl and I started that cat chat. We've been doing that every single day. I think putting something of value out to people every single day is something that has also contributed to a shift, just in terms of feeling like you're contributing more, as opposed to floundering. I don't know. There's just something that was very stabilizing about starting that cat chat and having something consistent to do, and knowing that whatever it is that we're talking about is making somebody's day a little better or empowering somebody in whatever way, big or small. And so that's been empowering. And then also shifting again to more about what we can do to help other people. And I'm looking now to think of continuing to build upon ways to help people in my team to have success as well. And just it's like, okay, it's great that I'm getting this opportunity, but how can I use that to help the people in my surrounding teams? Because it's really no fun. It's just and your team is struggling, other people around you. You want everybody to see that kind of success. And so I'm seeing further, as opposed to in the beginning where I was just kind of seeing day to day. But you have to go through that process. You have to, I hate to say it, struggle a little bit, spin your wheels a little bit, smack your head up against the wall. But definitely coming out of Chicago, we came out of there with a lot of energy and high vibration for all of us, and and we're just trying to make the most of it and run with it to the next event.
Fantastic. And what I just love so much about this industry, guys, is the personal development. I mean, It really is personal development disguised as a business. And what I say to people that are looking to get into this industry is that if you really, truly want to be the best that you can be, this path, this company, this opportunity, it provides all of that. Because what happens is that it stretches you. It stretches your mind. It stretches your belief system in yourself and who you are and what you have to contribute to the world as the leader, stepping into your power. And that is a phenomenal thing to have take place. I mean, it's one thing, you know, to hear about it. It's another thing to experience it. Wouldn't you agree, Rex?
Yeah, I agree 100%. Whole big difference.
You know, I know that Rex, you know, it's not like you don't have some phenomenal experience or phenomenal talent in the area of online marketing. But there's been a dramatic shift in your demeanor, in your voice, in your persona, who you are as a person. What is that all about? Tell us about that.
Well, the majority of it just came from a decision to move into something better and, you know, follow the advice of people who have made the transition successfully, and just coming to the realization that what I was doing wasn't working. And I mean, everything I'd been trying for years and years and years, it was, you know, just a constant struggle from one thing to the next, you know, and in times where things were fantastic and times where things were downright horrible, you know, financially, personally, emotionally. And it just finally came to the point where, you know, I made a decision to be consistent with what I was doing. And when I made that decision, that's when things changed. And what I'm talking about is getting out of bed every day and having I like the way Tony Robbins put it, having rituals. Not just a routine, but rituals where I get up, get into prayer and meditation, get into gratitude, get into my studies, get my fitness in, go out, go for a run, get a healthy breakfast in, and really just get my mindset right for the day. And making the decision to do that, you know, and sticking to that. Because on days where there is any element of that formula that gets skipped, I feel it. And when you begin to recognize that, you will do everything in your power to stick with that habitually. Because you don't want to go through those points in the day where you feel your energy dwindle, where you feel maybe your power is not what it was, and you have absolute control over that by by making the right choices when you get out of bed in the morning, and having that, and that's what's made the big difference for me, Darren, more than anything, is just having those rituals and standing by them. Because that, and during the day, having that part of your day as well. Just let most people won't go through the day eating only one meal. Well, don't go through the day, with only one session of meditation or one session of study and stuff like that, because the same thing will happen. You'll get spiritually hungry, and you'll begin to feel that. You stay in that power, and through proclamation and everything else. It's all, it's all part of it. And it's just a matter of, practicing it daily, and it just you change, you transform. A big part of what has been a tremendous help with that is this 90-day video challenge. You know, I made the commitment to do that and stick by it and not miss a day. And tomorrow's day 21, and I'm actually on video, I think 25. So, you know, and sticking to the blogging every day, and you know, just being committed to being the change that you want to see in the world, I think is a great way to put it. You know, just focus on that, stay dialed into that, and understand that when you are continually planting seed, that you're going to continually reap a harvest. And planting that seed is as simple as just staying dialed into the plan, following the formula, and sticking to it. Just being committed, you know.
You know, guys, one of the things that I just want to say on you know, more about what Rex was saying there is that if you make, you can see behind me here, there's my vision board, okay? And if you have a relationship with your vision board, and I really seriously I mean this, if you have a relationship with your vision board and you are proclaiming and speaking your reality into existence and just talking about it and proclaiming it and proclaiming it, here's what happens. When you think about it, you will get goosebumps on your whole body just by thinking about it. Never mind the vision board, because it will get so anchored into your entire being, your physiology, that all you have to do is close your eyes and think about that vision board, and that happens. Goosebumps. Because that is a piece of quantum physics that you can open up a gateway once you get this. And all you've got to do, it's real simple. Set an intention. What's your intention? Calais had an intention to be on stage in Denver. Boom. It happened. Am I right?
You're right. You are right.
Power of intention, guys. And I will put out to you that when I started in Empower Network, my intention was I was going to recruit 50 people. I had no idea how long it was going to take. I had no idea it would happen like in 30 days. But I had the intention. And if you don't have the intention, what's the universe going to give you? Can't give you anything. So I'm on another run right now. I'm on another recruiting run. And I set an intention. I'm going to recruit 100 people. I'm going to recruit 100 people. I'm going to recruit 100 people into the universe. Stepping into that power, proclaiming it into existence. This is the reality. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to recruit 100 people. Boom! And it starts happening. The mountains move, the whole reality, phone starts going, Facebook lights up, the whole thing. Why? Because you have to have an intention to get to a destination. No intention, no destination. So I would encourage, you know, everybody, and if you're watching this as a replay for the first time, whether you're in working with us, whether you're on a path of personal development, whether you're tapped in to the Unleash the Alpha Within formula, whether you are, you know, working your job or you're an entrepreneur, it doesn't matter. This can completely transform your life in every single area. Doesn't matter if we're talking about relationships, health and fitness, spiritual growth, family, A lot of people have disconnect with their own family, their own parents, their own siblings, their own kids, their own husband or wife. Imagine the power of being able to mend all of that stuff, to take your life to a completely different level. That's what we're talking about here. This is bringing every aspect of your life into balance, into completion, so that you can live and breathe and be in your preferred state of being and live that reality, live that dream. So, Carla Harris, any closing comments?
I was just caught up in what you were saying. Get involved. Get empowered. It works. It's fun. It's amazing. It's a journey that I'm glad that I opened myself up to take, and I'm just looking forward to going to Denver and rah-rahing on my team member and partner on the Daily Cat Chat, Calais. One of the things that I've learned, and this is just in closing, when I read the email that Calais was going to be on stage, it brought tears to my eyes. It was just such a feeling, just a good feeling, and I'm sure it resonated to her. And that's what this was all about. And I called her and I told her how proud I was of her, and I was just so happy for her because I know this is something she wanted. And by her doing in this, it automatically, that energy came back and it instilled in me more belief that we can live the lifestyles that we desire. And, I just want to say it again, Calais, I'm really proud of you. I'm very happy for you. I've never been happier. I mean, it was just such a great thing. So everyone, hey, get in. Come have fun with us. Join the MLM Superheroes. We're rocking it, and we're going to rock it in Denver.
Yes, we are. Thank you, Carla. No, that was this has just been an exciting day, and if ever you needed any proof or validation about the power of intention, I mean, there it is. Boom. I was very clear that I was going to be on that stage, and for a minute, there was 2 contests, and thank you, Carla, for for continuing to encourage me after the first one. Because I was just like, this is going to happen, and sometimes you just adjust and tweak along the way, and just know that when you put it out there and you believe in it, that it will happen, and probably in the way that you least expect it. Like today, like I still don't know. I still haven't seen what everybody else has seen, but it's pretty cool just to get all the hear people's response and feedback, and it's just been a blast. So. This journey has been life-changing for everybody here, and if you are looking for a way to, either grow personally or professionally and spiritually, click the link below, join us, let's do it. Back to you, Darren.
Rex Harris, closing comments.
Well, just to elaborate on what everybody else has said, every time you come to one of these Hangouts, a decision is made. You decide to take action or you decide not to take action. And here's the thing. The moment that you decide to take action and get committed, that's when things begin to change. And when you decide to, from there, work with a team of people who are proving that the formula works and get committed to that, that's when things are going to change for you. You can look at this as, a wake-up call. You can look at this as, an opportunity to get away from all of the things that have been holding you back and move into something that's going to propel you forward if you will make a decision to stick with it. And my encouragement to you this evening, as it is to everyone every evening, if you're here and you're not involved with MLM Superheroes or Empower Network, click those buttons below right now and make the decision to do so. We're talking less than the price of one pizza every month to get involved and start learning what it is that we're doing. And if you follow the formula, the blogging, the video, and do you know, what we're doing as far as the personal development is concerned with Unleash the Alpha, your life will transform. You know, we're all living proof, and there are more people out there that are working at this that are becoming living proof. And for those of you that want it, it's here. The time is now. Join tonight and get started. That's the best advice I could give you. Darren, back to you, sir.
Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks a lot for tuning in for this broadcast with the MLM Superheroes and the Empower Network. And all I can tell you, guys, is this, is that your life changes when you make a decision. When you finally draw a line in the sand and you say, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm ready to create my dream. I'm ready to create what I truly want in my reality. And when you're at that point, when you say, you know what, I know that there's more. I know that I can tap into things I want. I know that I can have it. I know I can. I know I can. This is the gateway. This is the gateway that can make this happen for you, where you can tap into your power, where you can really become the best person that you can possibly be for your family, for your kids, for your parents, for your community, for giving back, for making a difference, for your church, for contribution, for charity, whatever it is. This is the gateway, guys. This is the gateway to the other side to get to your dream. So you've got Darren Little here with the MLM Superheroes. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been great hanging out. I'm fired up right now.
Yeah.
Click the link below, take action, and get started. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.
Night.